We are back on the Fresh Shopping Network talking about local products and local services here on the show. And Courtney, we're going to jump right back into talking about services and the services that you'll find at Charles E. Salons in Elkhart. Charles E. Salon, they service both men and women with the finest in hair products. And I believe there's a special program, isn't there, Courtney, for those that are watching that might be interested in some of what they have to offer?
Absolutely. If you have been to Charles E. Salons, men or female, male or female or children, I'll get that right. Whoever it may be, you're going to get 50% off your services. So your first time in, if you've never been in, just want to try them out, just say, hey, saw you on FSN.
50% off services?
50% off.
That's like 5-0, not 1-5.
5-0, and they're going to cut it.
Oh, good. They do that, don't they, at the salon? They cut it.
They're going to cut that right off your bill.
50% off.
50% off.
But you have to do one thing.
You mentioned that you saw them on FSN.
On Fresh Shopping Network. Now, where's this again?
Charles E. Salon.
In Elkhart?
Yes, US 33.
US 33. There's a phone number, too, if you want to call. Might be a good idea. You know, they do like it when you call ahead for reservations or appointments. So that number is 522-1880, 522-1880. And Les and his son Josh do a great job. And Josh is the master stylist there. And when you make your appointment, you'll be talking directly to either Les or to Josh. And you can talk about complimentary image makeovers. You can talk about the foil dimensional highlights and a whole lot more. I mean, they do everything. Is there one thing they can't do there?
No.
No.
And, you know, Les is a legend. And I think Josh is following. But Les is, I mean, if I mention one time to anyone about maybe that they're a sponsor of ours or whatever it may be, oh, Les, yeah, I've been going to Les, or my dad's been going to Les for years, and Les this, Les that. But he's a legend. People like him.
More or less.
More or less.
Yep. Give him a call. Charles E. Salons and Les Eads. 522-1880. Hey, not too far from Charles E. Salons is Northern Indiana Back Institute. Dr. Mark Schneider, he's a legend as well. I mean, if you look back at the practice at Northern Indiana Back Institute, if you go back the previous generation, Dr. Dan Schneider, Mark's father, was involved for a long time in this community. He was a doctor of ours, did a great job, left a great legacy, has moved away right now to, I believe, Ohio or Pennsylvania, somewhere out that way. But Mark has taken the business and grown it even further. It's the Northern Indiana Back Institute. They're leading the way in spinal decompression. I was just watching the other day on television, a well-known football player for the Bears went through this procedure, and he was ecstatic about it, really was.
Well, anyone you talk to is ecstatic about it. It's just great results for something that you might think is incurable or you may need surgery for. And that's just such a relief when you know something's so annoying you're going to fix without surgery or not having to, you know, pay out for surgery or whatever it may be. So it's a good thing.
If anyone has ever told you, well, you just have to learn to live with it, boy, I tell you, if you hear that from anyone, with all due respect to those that might be telling you that, you need to call this number, 877-4444. 875-4444, 875-4444 is Northern Indiana Back Institute, and they will help you. As Courtney has said before, it's a clinically proven, non-surgical, computer-aided technology that will just honestly help you a lot. I mean, they've got some wonderful testimonials, and you just need to check them out. You can call for a free consultation when you call 875-4444, or you can go online at myfresh.tv and click on to the Northern Indiana Back Institute and take a little tour around their clinic, and also check out those free seminar times, which are, what, monthly? I think they are, aren't they?
I think they are monthly. I know they have them frequently, and that website's just a great way just to go up there. They want to give you all the knowledge that you need, so that's really important to them, and I think that makes them stand out.
I think you're right, Courtney. Northern Indiana Back Institute. Well, up next is the folks at Proforma Equity. Proforma Equity is a financial institution that helps with a number of different financial products. And we have talked many times about the different products that they do have to offer. And they're all somewhat related to the life insurance industry. So if you have a term life policy, whole life, universal life, if you're thinking about maybe doing some changing a little bit with those policies, maybe cashing out on a policy, you can look into a couple of different programs from Proforma. One would be what they call a life settlement, and the other is another program. It's called the viatical settlement, and there are two different kinds of financial products, but in a way they both are the same because they deal with life insurance policies. So before you make the call even to Proforma, go ahead and call your own financial advisor. He knows best your own personal financial needs, and then give Proforma Equity a call if you don't mind. The telephone number is on the screen. Well, the Easter Bunny's coming to town, and this is the very last weekend, isn't it, of March, and April right around the corner. And at Concord Mall, they are waiting with bated breath for the Easter Bunny. Bated breath and bunnies, they must go hand in hand, huh? But the Easter Bunny will be here. And I would say next to Christmas, this might be one of the highlights of the year for the Concord Mall.
I think so. And, you know, that is pretty hard to do there. They have so many different things throughout every month, every week. They have a new event. But, yeah, the Easter Bunny is huge. Christmas, obviously, huge. But you can go get your picture taken and all that good stuff. So take the kids down there to go see the Easter Bunny. I'm sure they're anxiously awaiting to meet him for the first or 15th time.
Great place to go, Concord Mall. When you go to see the Easter Bunny, you'll find that there are all kinds of shopping options, and if you'd like to find out more about those options, just simply click on to myfresh.tv and then click on to the Concord Mall. It's a virtual mall is what it is when you go into that website, and you can discover all kinds of different things, the promotional items that we've talked about, the events coming up, and the great merchants that are part of this legendary Elkhart business, the Concord Mall.
And don't forget the Shop, Score, and Win program.
Yep.
I mean, the school year, we've got a couple more months left there, but giving back to your school of choice is so easy by going to Concord Mall, shop, score, win. You shop, you score points, and you know the rest of the story. But it's a great program that they have, and they continue to do it, and they're giving lots of money back, and it's easy for us to do.
Lots of money. I think somewhere in the range of $40,000+ per year. They're well over $250,000, I believe, right now to date in that program. And again, it goes back to providing schools with things they can't naturally provide out of their own budgets. And, you know, this was a popular program back before all the news of these budget cuts. Just think how popular and how important Shop, Score, and Win is now.
It is. It's kind of scary to see that. I think for me, the school systems weren't something I ever thought would be affected by this. They absolutely are. I have so many friends that are teachers that just are telling me the horror stories of what's being cut at these schools. And again, Concord Mall is there to help in these situations. So go shop.
Yep. And go win at Concord Mall. Shop, score, win. We will be back with much more on the Fresh Shopping Network as we continue from the beautiful Countryside Kitchen inside the American Countryside Kitchen. We'll do all that when we return, so stay tuned.